So necessity caused me to tear into my furnace. I was noticing that out of my registers it was blowing cold. It would blow cold for like 3 minutes before it would start to get warm. That was getting kind of irritating. So I came in, did a little research. My blower housing of the furnace is inside here. This is your induction fan, your inducer. So its whole job, it's just drawing a little bit of a draft so that it sucks air in through where these flames go, because it always wants to make sure that you're exhausting well out to your exhaust. If it gets too hot, or for some reason this is unable to exhaust correctly, you'll have a lot of heat build up, and then you can have like a high limit switch blow, or a different limit switch here in the back that it'll get too hot and it'll shut the furnace off. I wasn't having a problem with that. My problem was down here. My igniter, so the pilot assembly is right under here. It's not the kind you use a match on, you just use you don't use anything. As soon as it turns on, it sends a little electrical charge through this essentially spark plug wire out to a little ceramic tip unit. And I was hearing like a click, 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 click. It would click for like 3 minutes. And then it was also giving me problems that the pilot would light, so there'd be a tiny little puny flame in here that would light, and then about 2 minutes would go by and my flame still wouldn't kick in. My big main burner, this is your main valve, that was not getting the signal from under this little unit to say, okay, go ahead and open up the main valve and really let some natural gas go in there to burn. So that was my main problem. So the symptoms that I had were cold air coming out of the registers, because my blower was circulating the air throughout my house, but it wasn't letting the main kick on to actually heat up the air first. So what I did is I got some steel wool and I cleaned off the front of the little piezo part that makes the spark. And also, there must be some sort of sensor, thermocouple type sensor inside this wire that registers that heat and sends it back into the computer to say, okay, you've got a good flame here, go ahead and open up your main valve, and if you do, it'll be safe because there's an actual flame there to burn it. We're not just going to flood the house with gas. So it seems like a little safety mechanism that just had a little bit of corrosion, and it's working great now. And it used to click, 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 like a really rapid, like sounding like a cricket. Really quick for like 2 minutes. It would keep burning even after these main burners had started. Now that symptom's all gone. As soon as it fires up, it does its job. It's blowing hot air out to my registers. It's not just cycling the air for no reason. And then I adjusted my kickoff so my blower motor will keep cycling the air even after the fire is out, after the main burner is shut off, because this little area right under your heat exchanger, that gets really, really hot. And so I want to take full advantage of that, so I want to keep circulating the air. So I changed my setting, just a little wheel inside of this blower housing, so that it'll continue to circulate that air. I want to see how that goes. Put a little insulation on today just to get a little bit more efficiency out of my furnace. So it's an old one, as you can obviously see, but I'll keep using it as long as it keeps working. But hope you learned something. Main valve, induction motor. This little sensor right here, like if you have birds that build like a nest or something, or snow that caps over your pipe, this will not work. It will say, whoa, there's a backup somewhere. We're not getting a flow of air. We're not able to exhaust this air out. Go ahead and shut off the motor, and that'll shut off your main valve as well. So I think this is more of a sensor for making sure that your exhaust is working correctly, so you're not going to flood your house with carbon monoxide. And this sensor down here is more of a safety mechanism to say, let's not flood your house with natural gas and create an explosion. Two very important safety mechanisms that once you understand how they work, you might be able to diagnose your own furnace and save yourself some money. See ya.